streamer.
I was gonna try to think of a joke about another more famous streamer, but I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Well, I don't watch streamers. You're the only one who I really watch.
Oh, heck. Cool.
I mean, occasionally I'll hop into my boss's one when he's streaming like RimWorld, but I don't watch streamers religiously because I get too distracted.
Fair
The
enough.
only difference is since you're my friend, my urge to support you overtakes my urge to be distracted. If that makes sense, right?
I can get that. Yeah. That's nice to know. You're watching dedicated. I'll admit, I have a hard time really getting into streams myself. Like, mostly I tend to watch, like, archives of some things that I know. Like, occasionally I'll catch a stream of something, like... But usually for only, like, a few minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, let's go finish getting some legendaries.
Indeed. Oh, what the heck happened with my Discord thing?
What in the hell?
Yes. Correct that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Okay, it must have been because I had it maximized and it thought that was weird.
Man, daylight savings sure snuck up on us.
I mean, I was keeping track of it, to be honest, but... Yeah, it's like, yeah, it just happened.
Yeah, like it always... Daylight savings shows up when it's like... You don't usually notice it until it's like, oh, right. That's a thing.
Yeah.
It's not like Christmas where you plan for it. Or, you know, your own birthday. Like, I never knew anybody who ever forgot their own birthdays. Like, you know how it is, like, shows where it's like, they get surprised and it's like, oh yeah, it was my birthday, I forgot, I was so busy, I forgot.
Yeah, like, it's one thing to just be like... Like, there's plenty of people who, like, they note their birthday, they just don't really do anything with it. That's one thing. Like, forgetting, I don't think I've really known many people who do that.
Yeah, like, forgetting someone else's birthday? That's understandable. Forgetting your own birthday? Dude, that's like forgetting when Christmas is.
Hello.
Hello.
You. What you up to?
Well, finishing up the Crown Tundra, as it were, and if Argyle will be here by the time it happens, I might be facing him in the ultimate duel face down, in which I will be soundly defeated.
Well, you could
Let's
try
be honest.
battling me since you got better Pokemon.
I mean, I won't be using all legendaries and stuff, but if you do want a rematch, that might be worth trying.
More so since you already met my team, and I have not changed it in a bit.
Yeah, personally, I just did a recording for Dark Souls 2, and I'm just gotta do a little bit of editing, but otherwise,
You ever
yeah.
thought of playing RimWorld?
I have, but it's more the case of it's been a while since I've done it, and I'm not. Just as much as I like the idea of RimWorld and the stories that come from it, I've never been
That's fair.
particularly good at actually doing games like it.
Though ideology DLC is pretty fun, like being able to make your own cult. More so when you have the vanilla expanded ideology mod, where literally one of the meme precepts is God Emperor, where your leader is worshipped.
Eh.
Also, I just realized Chief Peony named his daughter Peenia.
Yes. Yes, they did.
No wonder she doesn't like spending time with him.
Hey, see if you can get a rematch with this guy. You just whoop him with all the legendaries that you caught. Seriously, this guy is just... He is the best Pokemon character, at least top 5.
Yeah. Hey there.
Hey, not Dad. I need to kick the crap out of you.
Hey there, Chief. Thanks for stopping by. Finally getting a little quality family time with my darling Nia.
That is a mood, that expression.
I dropped something at base camp. Is that really mine? I don't recall ever writing it.
Wait, what?
I mean, let's be honest, he's had brain damage. He could probably forgotten writing a whole lot of things.
Oh God, that expression! That is the expression of you have gotten on the plane and you just realize, oh God, I left the oven on. Right?
Yeah, I can see it.
That is a look of untold horror.
Alternatively, that's the look that happens when you're Irish. You've gotten on the plane and you realize the only other passengers are a priest and a rabbi.
Hey-oh!
See, hang on. Isn't that the Max Lair there in that clue? Wog.
Brainwashing. Not even once. Also, apparently he became Waluigi.
I guess that was those people who were screaming, running out. What happened?
So it is funny to imagine they were screaming because of that. Wah!
Creatures! A horde of creatures appeared inside the Max Lair. And we don't know
Flying as Waluigi.
And we don't know if they're Pokemon. What?
Well, ready to hunt some Ultra Beasts?
Has something caused alien beings to appear? And is this somehow connected to that ultra wormhole that opened up briefly in the sky?
And then the one side just everybody's like, wow, that seems very expository.
Well, sounds like some new crazy thing's afoot. And you know what that means, Chief? Bet you a new expedition's approaching.
Never a dull moment in the land of Pokemon, is there?
Oh god, and I know just what to call this one.
Oh, what?
They came from the Ultra Beyond!
Actually, that is a pretty good name, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting Ed Wood vibes on that one. I can dig it.
Yeah. How'd you like that one, Chief? Anyway, for now, there's your goal. Catch the Pokemon or whatever.
Ooh.
In the photo. Yeah.
I need to play that remake of Destroy All Humans.
Oh yeah, they made that, yeah.
I remember having that on PS2, and I'm having a hell of a blast with that. I don't think I ever beat it, though.
I have. I beat the first and the second one. Though the third one I didn't finish.
I remember renting one of them, but I never really beat it.
Yeah, it's definitely a game series I should come back to. And I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it's a game where you get to be an alien and cause Roswellian trouble on people. What's not to love? Well,
In 1950s America.
yeah, that's why I said Roswellian.
Now get pumped for some more adventuring.
Although admittedly, I think in the second one it's more 60s, 70s.
Yeah, it makes sense they would have to up the decade, you know, to change the theme. Otherwise, we'd be retreading old ground too quickly.
Oh god, we can battle him.
Let's ruin his day! Who am I kidding? He would take it with a grin. Hey, look at this guy! I don't think anything can bring him down.
He's just happy that he's having a good time with someone.
he's like a dog.
Oh my
may
God.
not know what's going on half the time, but he's just happy to be there.
Time to activate Ultra Coolest Dad Ever mode.
Oh God, you are gonna ruin that relationship.
Uh,
Oh, that's so mean. Hey!
oh wow, he actually has a high level. Oh wow. Oh, so yes, hello, Argle. Whenever you are unmuted.
Give them time.
Yeah. But by the lack of immediate things, I'm guessing headset troubles are afoot.
Probably. I will admit, Destroy All Humans 2 does have some brilliant lines. Just probably one of the best ones that I love completely is just, why can't our weapons deal with this thing? Well, after the war, with the enemy dead, they decided to take some funding out of weaponry and put it into education. So because little Timmy wants to read, we are not equipped to handle this situation. I didn't know Bronzong could dodge.
I mean, I guess it's one of those things where it's just like random chance or whatever. Like, I thought Snarl was 100 accuracy, but yeah. God damn, he's a good sport.
Argle, you there? You're unmuted, but you're not talking.
One day we shall hear his melodious voice.
One day.
I heard you wanted to hear my voice.
Yeah, your sweet voice.
By the way, I've been watching a few videos of kookaburras. Oh my God.
Kookaburra.
That's an adorable Australian bird.
Kookaburra.
Kookaburra.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Kookaburra.
Kookaburra sitting in the old gum tree, laughing. Oh God, actually, yeah. Now I've got to. Can't. I was just about to sing that song and then immediately forget it.
Oh, I've had that happen to me before. I'm like trying to sing to like an old song I remember from my childhood, and then it's like,
Yeah.
the lyrics just don't come to you, and I hate it.
Kookaburra sitting in the old gum tree, merry little king of the bushes.
That's
He
it,
laugh, Kookaburra laugh.
Kookaburra laugh. Kookaburra, how gay your life must be.
Ah, you can tell that's an old song.
Yeah.
He's pretty chill with people.
Yeah, it's like, I recently watched a video, it was like, the most haunting, bird calls of the world, and the kookaburra was one of them. And I'm like, haunting? Ask any Australian, we love the sound of a kookaburra, they're
Okay.
laughing, they're not...
Maybe to a tourist who's never heard one before, that would freak you out. But to a native, oh no, that's just Tuesday.
Yeah, like, hell, it's almost a daily thing, like, I can go out the back and just listen to them,
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the afternoon, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could get how it could be somewhat unsettling at first, but the moment you associate it with friendly bird, you kind of lose it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the only bird that I will probably never get used to is the one that sounds like a freaking machine gun going
Oh,
off.
the shoebill?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing, it's surprisingly one of the most friendly birds to humans, and yet it sounds like a freaking gang war when it walking to you.
Maybe that's just how it thinks humans say hello.
At least
Well,
Americans.
But it's not an American bird.
You know, okay. That the Doctor Class trainer or whatever that model for him just always looks like someone that's just done with their shit. They're just
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said, the expressions in this game are just a thing of wonder.
Yeah, let's see what's happening. It's a Squash is just vibing. Argyle is taking a nap. Okay.
waiting for attention from you. You weren't giving any, so just okay. I'm gonna go to bed now.
I'm just wondering what wall I should punch to get the wall chicken that I keep hearing about.
Oh my.
Okay, that's how you can tell it's not based on me. I wish a little bit of sleep like that could refresh me.
Yeah.
Oh God, let's be honest. The things we would kill for if, say,
There you are.
an hour of sleep. An hour of sleep is all you need. But, yeah.
It's got a cute smile.
You do have a kick. Australia does have a pretty kick-ass bird. And pretty friendly with people, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
okay, it's
well,
still
okay.
a wild animal, but...
Yeah, we've got another one of the birds that's fairly native. I know they can be found in other parts of the world, but magpies, like, I love magpies.
Yeah,
They're a
good one.
corvid.
Yeah, I like those kind of birds that are pretty intelligent and clever.
Oh, they're really beautiful birds. It's just they do get aggressive around spring when they're nesting.
Yeah, nesting and mating seasons are like one of those times when you want to avoid animals.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? So it's like, yeah, they will swoop people, and basically, swoop and peck people around when they're nesting. However, if you actually, make it an effort to give them bread and that throughout the year, they will actually trust you.
Yeah, and some
Yep.
corvids, they remember you. They'll
Yeah.
they'll
yeah.
not only remember you, they'll teach their kids about you.
Yeah, we've got a family of magpies that they sort of come by every year or so. Like they have, like they raise their kids around the area.
Yeah.
That's why it's usually a good idea to at least stay neutral with them, because a bird that remembers and teaches is not an enemy you want. If only so you don't get crap on your car. Because you know they plan it.
Actually, maybe that's part of the reason why Giz also doesn't trust birds. She's sick of having to clean bird crap off bulkhead.
No, definitely. The birds see that, they're like, "Oh, a challenge." Although the thing is, I'm surprised the fact that you have such a friendly, laughing bird in Australia of all places. Like Australia, that's like hard mode for humans.
See, but again, the birds have the advantage of they fly, so they don't have to be on the ground. And
I mean, the kookaburra kills and eats snakes. I think it's not. I think it has embraced the chaos and nihilism.
You know what? That's fair. Although one bird I always wanted to hold is a kiwi. Those things are just so adorable. I love them. Too bad nature gave them the raw end of the deal. They're related to ostriches and lay eggs the size of an ostrich egg.
yeah,
Like,
basically the size of their own body.
yeah, how fucked up is that? What kind of evolution
Yeah.
would allow that sort of thing?
Argle has smelled food. Argle is coming.
It's. I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah, that's just
accurate.
yeah, that's accurate in general for anybody, right?
I mean, so this is one of those stories that happened when I was a kid. One night, like I'd gone to bed at the time I was supposed to, like, so like this was about 8:30 or whatever, and my mother was baking muffins for like something that was going on the next day, and she told me later that day. Actually, I think I might have woken up briefly, but yeah, I slept, walked out into the kitchen because I smelled the muffins.
I guess that was probably a seal of approval. For her. It must have been really good to get you out of bed.
Sweet
Yeah, there is
apple
nothing
curry.
like
That's
home cooking.
Sweet apple curry is actually that is nice. I've had something similar. I think I might have had like not apple as the main ingredient, more as the.
It's like, and it's something I can see happening with curry. You know, you could get a sweet and spicy kind of thing.
Or
Oh, I mean, sweet and sour is a.
hang on, someone's at my front, ringing my doorbell. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, I have to confirm something with my folks. They have decided to order diamond for me as an early birthday or not birthday, Christmas present.
Nice.
So I might get it same day. It depends on when it shows up. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. And at least that'll be a thing to do. It's like, hey, Argle, have you heard the unfortunate news about Endwalker?
No, I haven't.
It got delayed to early December.
Wait, what happened?
That's actually kind of nice because that means it gives us some extra time.
Yeah,
Wait, what are you talking about?
the new expansion for Final Fantasy XIV, Endwalker. It was originally planned for like late November, and it got delayed by a couple of weeks. For, I think they said something about like, you know, I think stability issues were mentioned, especially because they're like, you know, we got a whole lot of new players, and they want to make sure it.
Yeah, that actually is probably the smartest thing they could do, given that. As far as MMOs are concerned, it's one of the best.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, you're right, Argle. Just the look of this guy, just.
Yeah.
That is the look of every COVID worker who has to hear from a Karen that about my rights.
It's like, I went to med school for 8 years, and I do this to take care of dumbasses that go through here, thinking that they're gonna be invincible from all of the giant Pokemon here.
Yeah.
I return.
Yeah,
Welcome.
that look is a complete and utter mood.
I am not paid enough for this.
Honestly, it's almost as if the you know, like the sprite designers might have had some friends in the medical industry and they modeled them after it, because that feels way too real.
Hold on, this dude. I appreciate the hello, but you're not ready yet for what I've got to offer. Try me again when you got some more of those Dynamax adventures under your belt. He's selling drugs.
Yeah.
I am an adult.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, did you guys see the new Team 4-Star Heffel video?
Yeah. The
Oh.
dodgeball.
God, that was
Yeah.
so hilarious.
Yeah.
I was a bit worried. Okay, it's still sad, but So it's like when I found out that Chris Ayers passed away, who was the voice of
Yeah.
Frieza.
That is
I-
definitely a shame. He did a great job.
Yeah, though, okay, it's kind of a bit, I guess, bad on my behalf that at first I thought, oh no, don't tell me that's, bloody little Karibo, and then when I realized that it was the actual, like, official voice of Frieza,
when
I was
saw
like,
that, I had to freak out myself too.
yeah, I was just like, oh good, it wasn't little Karibo, then I'm like, damn, that kind of sucks that I thought that.
Like, it's still a shame that we lost a
Yeah.
voice actor.
I don't know. Little Karibo is definitely my voice of Frieza.
Oh, definitely. And Takahata 101 is definitely Cell.
Hi.
And if I'm being honest, the guy who plays both Midoriya and Cloud, yeah, that's my Cloud. And yes, it is the same guy who does Midoriya for the dub.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of awesome that they actually got him.
But I do like Cloud in the remake. He's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they got a good voice for him as well. Although I'd say Barrett's voice, it is a toss-up. I like the voice they got in the remake, but goddamn, I also love a bit of the shit of it. Like that voice matches the character way too well. Right?
Also helps that they have
Yeah.
the matchup from all of that good writing that they have. Hey,
Yeah.
did you fuck up, Cloud?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Octopimp. He's like he does his own abridge, which he hasn't done in a while. But he used to do it was free. No, 50% off, which was an abridged of an anime called Free, and that was all about a bunch of a gay swimming team.
I mean, I know Yuri on Ice has some gay ice skates. I didn't know there was other gay sports in anime. Cool. Hey, I ain't judging.
But yeah, he like I think I've shared a clip before where it's like he gave the character that is like supposed to be the most flamboyant, the small freaking. Are you sure he's a teenager? He looks like he belongs in bloody primary school character.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him this freaking like bloody. He sounds like a black gangster straight out of LA.
Oh heck.
Ooh, like colossal.
It's a colossal.
Yes.
Yes, it's that thing we didn't fuck with in the desert.
Yeah.
Because while we do make some stupid decisions, fighting a goddamn mountain golem is not one of them.
Yes, Kenji only makes stupid decisions when a cute girl asks him to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least your kryptonite is only women. Mine is sweet. You
Yeah,
could probably
next.
literally led around with just a trail of jelly beans. You wouldn't even
Ooh,
care.
piece of candy.
Exactly, I was just about to say.
Yeah, you wouldn't even care if he knew it was a trap. He'd still go for it.
Son of a bitch.
You get caught. He gets caught in the trap. He's like, yeah, I knew that was going to be about a 50-50.
Oh well, at least I got time. I guess while I wait for my rescue, I got time to eat my jelly beans. He's just terrible about it.
And there goes your Golurk. Yeah, it feels so bad that when your Pokemon gets knocked out in this, you just have to sit there and just cheer on. It's just like, Yep, that's the tear of shame.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they got this.
I had a situation once where one of them, of course, had a Magikarp.
A magic crap? Really?
Yep, and I'm just like, we don't got this.
God damn it.
Now, see my giant robot! Who is also a ghost.
I love the fact that, especially in the anime where they show this, when Golurk uses some abilities, he literally turns into a cannon.
That
Nice.
is pretty kick ass.
Yeah, his legs basically fold. I think his legs sort of spread apart. His arms sort of become the base, and yeah, he becomes a freaking artillery cannon.
Sounds like my kind of Pokemon.
And here I am to steal the kill.
I feel like this might be a bit overkill.
Whatever.
But then again, they did knock you out and force you to do the whole cheer of shame.
Exactly.
This is mine now.
Yeah, this could actually work out pretty well.
Oh yeah, have you seen what the actual legend is at the end, or like?
All he
you
knows
guess
that
from
it's
the blimp?
electric.
Huh. Oh yeah. I'm going to guess. It's going to be Thunder Doggo.
I mean, the idea is that we're investigating and it's going to be like, frickin'...
Ultra Beast.
Yeah, so wouldn't it be old Christmas tree lights?
Yeah, Zerkatry. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say the one that looks like a tanglement of wire.
Yeah. I think Zerkatry is the only electric Ultra Beast.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because yeah, the other one, like Barcelaphon, is like Ghost Fairy, I think, or just yeah.
What's the typing of the clown that blows its own head up?
Yeah, that's Barcelaphon. I believe that
Okay.
is Ghost Fairy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
the
might
one
be
that-
wrong there. Yeah.
I'm scared of gay clowns. Gay clowns freak me out.
I mean, I don't know where the gay part comes from.
Referencing Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, but I still think
Yeah, I know. But, yeah.
So effectively, did the Ditto turn into the Rombi from the beginning and just never changed?
Although I think that player traded out the Ditto for the Rombi.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming they are I'm assuming they're NPCs.
Yeah, they're NPCs.
Okay, so I got the name wrong again. It's the one Ultra Beast that I don't know too much about. It's Blasphalon, and it's Fire Ghost.
Noah,
Which I guess makes sense because it's fireworks, so of course fire.
Noah keeps swapping out his Pokemon.
There he is.
again, we'll always wonder why they gave Ultra Beast designs that were similar to major NPCs of Sun and Moon.
Like, I feel you could maybe say that, oh, it's meant to be like some weird alternate universe thing, but I'm not sure.
They're kind of definitely creep me out. They definitely have the whole, yeah, that's an alien.
But yeah, just again, because a lot of people thought that was going to be like, oh, that's going to be Guzma.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're
Because, like,
Yeah.
it could have been one thing that, like, with Lusamine and Lily, you could do the thing of, oh yeah, like, she made Lily look like, Nihilago because she was obsessed with Nihilago, and maybe she had a bit of, pheromones on the mind with her own hairstyle or something, but, like, beyond that, it seems like a very strange coincidence.
Yeah.
You just beat the shit out of your team.
Yeah.
You know, one of the sad things about Sun and Moon when it comes to the actual games is how easily things could have actually been solved, because it's like the reason why she does sort of go crazy is because of her husband that goes missing, and yet he's actually not that far away. You meet him, he's the one that is looking after the frickin' islands. He's just lost a bit of his memory, so he's just like, yep, I wound up on these islands. I don't really remember much, but so yeah, I'm gonna be caretaker of these islands.
Yeah, I feel like that I have suddenly dodged a bullet.
I mean, if he didn't go missing in the first place, then
I know, that's just... Obviously, you know, from an outside perspective, it's like, oh god, she's a terrible person. If you actually pay attention, oh god, we need to give her a hug.
what was that sound about?
I died.
Well, you didn't die. Your teammates failed you.
That's
Yeah.
it. I was still alive. It's just, like, it's their fault for picking such dumb fucking types when we had electric at the end.
Question,
Yeah.
would we be able to join you on
Yeah. I would, unless you wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to,
you're
unless
right.
yeah.
You should have Argyle join you.
Sure.
I think Gargle would be at least a lot more competent than...
I mean, yeah, it's still kind of a bit of luck of the draw because of you know, you have to have the right Pokemans.
Yeah, but 2 humans and 2 NPCs, I say, have better odds than 1 human and 3 NPCs. Plus,
And
you know, teamwork makes the dream work, right?
so I'm guessing, like, is there a thing to specifically invite friends into this?
I've never done it before.
I guess
so-
not.
Hmm.
Well,
I mean, I'm flying there now, so.
Maybe you
I
should-
mean, it literally gave me no option to match with friends.
Ah.
Well, keep your Switch on anyway, because,
We are gonna have a fight. And I just have to wait for everyone else to pick the good shit.
Yeah.
yeah, that's another thing. At the very least, your teammates are gonna probably pick out some decent Pokemon.
You know what? Miltank.
Oh, God, I am having...
I mean, it doesn't have rollout, but...
You guys should... Maybe Dexy should get a Miltank, just so he can troll other people.
You know, one thing I'm hoping for, like, okay, they might have revealed this already, and they haven't, so that as a thing. But like, I do wonder what especially they're going to be doing when it comes to multiplayer with the Sinnoh Underground.
Yeah, I'm not aware of what they're gonna do with the.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of was a bit of a draw, and if they didn't do that, that would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm now remembering. You ever see the Dark Crystal?
No.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Now that's kind of been on my watch list for a while.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that one Stealthy who would always just go.
Yeah.
For me, that sound just makes me think of frickin' Beetle from Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, it just occurs to me because I decided to go multiplayer, there might not be an Ultra Beast at the end of this. I might have just screwed myself.
Oh well.
Oh well, it's
Still
this.
fun.
It turns out this stream is also the max layer stream.
Hey, why not? Hey, we're just chilling as buddies.
So yeah, I'm not sure if I said this earlier. It was on my mind and it just came back into my mind. But yeah. Next session is going to be interesting.
I mean, fucking hell, man. The way things were, I would be disappointed if they didn't.
Look, we're in the
I mean-
playground. We just had a cooking contest, and the cake has literally become a giant tower.
Yeah, let's just say I've got some fun plans for how the Gigantamax alchemy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then there's also stuff happening with Kenji that you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fucking hell. I don't know if that is meant to be the consciousness of Arceus, but that is my frickin' guess.
But honestly, it's funny how one joke of me swapping places ended up with making a cool giant cake. Huh? That turned out pretty well.
Just you get back in the castles, just all PlayStation 1 pixelated. Just the Queen, just like, see, I left you here alone for about an hour, and you do this to my castle. God
Look at the
fucking
bright
damn it!
side, it's only PS1 graphic. The last
No.
time this happened, it was Atari.
See, no, again, it's that whole that Simpsons thing. It's like I told you to watch the castle. I did watch the castle as it became PS1 graphics.
I watched it as it tilted to the side and then fell down.
Ugh, classic.
And just also, I gotta say, I feel fucking targeted and teased to a degree, and that it's like Kenji is the one who's going the route with all the fucking lore dumps, and just
He does not have the ability to understand the lore dumps.
In our defense, he was the one who decided to stay back and mess with all this stuff. I presume that if we all stood together, then we would have explored the castle, then we would have gotten the war done, and you'll find Shita who's the one who's breaking open the seal. Because of course he would be, because he's drawn to the fact that his soul ancestor, or echo, or whatever, is Arceus. Because, quite literally, Kenji punched out God's face, and I'm pretty sure Arceus is dead at him.
I'm also glad that Kenji has a weakness for pretty girls, because otherwise I was like, okay, knowing Kenji, he's probably just gonna go nope and walk away, which I fully expected. But then
This is too good.
I could just fully see a scenario. We're going along on another adventure. We run into a girl named Pandora. Gosh, she's having a hard time opening this box. Couldn't you help her out, Kenji? Bats eyelashes at him.
No. It's not. You know the best part is it's not a box. It's a jar of pickles. A jar of pickles with all the horrors of the universe in it.
oh god, that
Isn't that just the typical jar of pickles?
hey, pickles are awesome.
I mean, that actually feels like a Dragon Ball level of comedy. I mean, remember, they literally seal a demon in a rice cooker.
Yeah.
So having Pandora's box be a jar of pickles is out of the ordinary. With that work.
I was about to say, like, I can't. Was it? Like, did they also say that in the dub of Dragon Ball, or did they have it? Did they change what it was in the dub?
I mean, a rice cooker feels like it would fit perfectly with Toriyama's sense of humor.
Yeah, it's just, you know, how dubs, especially around that time, tried to change anything that wasn't
Right.
usual to. Yeah.
Might have to actually look that up. I don't know.
Have a donut.
I
Yeah,
think-
but
okay.
part of me wants to say that, oh, it was like a vacuum cleaner that they called it, but I think that might have been something else.
They could have also called it like a bread maker.
Yeah.
It does look like one. I can't argue on that.
I mean, I do remember seeing in Yakitate Japan there was like a little side recipe they did where it's like, yeah, you can make a kind of bread in a rice cooker.
Yeah.
Neat.
Palpitoad.
I remember that time Ash fought the electric Pokemon gym leader and only brought Palpitoad? Yeah,
I
quite
do
literally
not, but it
was knocked down,
sounds.
and he had to run out and get his new Pokemon. He thought he could just sweep it one.
Yeah, that was the Unova League where Ash came from after Sinnoh, where Ash was like at his best and his most intelligent. He then went to Unova and lost like all his brain cells.
Maybe he also got shocked. Maybe it's the same thing that took out Pikachu's level, apparently.
Yeah.
Just between series, we have to destroy his mind and rebuild
You know
it.
what? Here's what happened. What we did see, he had a bender with Rock and Misty, and they did like 3 days worth of cocaine before they dumped him onto the plane.
Yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, that one of the biggest issues I have with the anime is how, like, okay, they've gotten a little bit better with it in recent years, at least in the last 2 generations, but they are so inconsistent when it comes to type effectiveness. It's like, yep, sometimes Pikachu can use Thunderbolt on a ground type. Other times the ground type will no-sell it like it's supposed to.
Aim for the horn, Pikachu.
Ron, he said, Pikachu, the horn!
Yeah, yes, we know. It's just, it's one of those things. Like, I know it's got a specific name, but it's the same as, like, Luke, I am your father, and,
Beam me up,
Beam us
Scotty.
up, Scotty, yeah.
Though, to be honest, aim for the horn does sound better.
Yeah.
Or it's like, on a similar one, well, he did actually say it. It turns out that the first time Bones on Star Trek said, "He's dead, Jim," was referring to basically an alien dog.
Really?
Yeah, literally, it was like basically a dog that had like a horn on it to make it look like it was an alien thing.
Oh god.
Oh, old school Star Trek, gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
What about the other one? Is it actually true that his other famous saying is like I'm a doctor, not an X?
Yeah, he does say like.
Okay.
Sorry, I instantly comes to mind. It's just the red versus blue thing. Just like, yes, my medical skills have improved, but I still can't really do anything about death.
Unless your name is Donut, in which case you are surprisingly resilient.
Personal favorite is just like, wait, is Donut God? Is Donut God? You know what? This would explain the fuck out of the platypus.
Protect me, Code!
Red versus blue had some good ones.
I need to watch that again, cause like I think the last season I saw was I think just before Monty Owen passed away.
Okay. I recommend seasons 1 through 14, or rather seasons 1 through 13, which will give you the original Red vs. Blue stuff. Then you'll have the Freelancer arc, which, is
Yeah.
8, 9, and 10. Then 11 through 13 is the Forest arc, which is actually really good, especially with the finale, like great animation fight scenes. 14 is kind of special in the sense that it's more what-if shorts and a couple of stuff like adding more world building or, well, explaining how the hell did Griff and Simmons
Yeah.
made it to the Red Sea.
I will be back. I need to go to the bathroom.
After
But yeah.
that,
Okay, yeah, Bran, it's fine. Just
yeah, I'm trying to look down. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
yeah, I actually started watching Squid Game last night.
I thought it was pretty good. I like that sort of genre. I wouldn't say it's like the god tier.
Yeah, well, it's like one of the things I found out. It's like, yeah, a lot of people, love Squid Game, and then there's a lot of people that are fans of Alice in the Borderland. Like, okay, now can you guys actually give attention to Alice in Borderland? Like, it's like there is a large portion of the fans that kind of feel a bit like, why is Squid Game getting all this praise when Alice in Borderland did the same thing a year earlier?
Really want to get down to it. One of the things that Squid Game got criticized for is, hey, a lot of this stuff seems kind of lifted from As the Gods Will. It is another thing where people are playing.
Yeah.
So apparently the screenwriter has went on record saying he actually was working on the screenplay long before As the Gods Will came out. It's just a coincidence. But there was like how Battle Royale
Yeah.
and what's that one movie with the Hunger Games? There we go.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big coincidence apparently.
I mean, it's
Like,
the same
what
thing
was that
with
first Battle Royale novel, whatever?
Literally Battle Royale.
Oh, yeah.
well, he said, yeah. There was also a novel from an Australian writer back in the mid 2000s called the Contest or something like that, which was basically, it's like Earth was selected as the battleground for like this intergalactic showdown, and like one of Earth's greatest warriors, which was like he was a U.S. Marine or something like that, was chosen to represent Earth. And it's basically just like this death match in an old abandoned, like a set of abandoned buildings or something like that. Yeah.
And if you really want to get down to it, that whole genre of a death game, there's The Running Man by Stephen King, which he wrote under a pseudonym, but yes, it is a Stephen King novel. And of
Does it
course,
take place in Maine?
yeah, ironically enough, no, it does not take place in Maine. I mean, actually, it might. It's supposed to take place in a bad future, so it might be taking place in Maine. They never say. It's kind of hilarious, though. Also, he did hate the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger because they decided to make it more actually and almost tongue-in-cheek, which I think actually worked to its
I mean,
benefit.
that's the thing I've kind of learned about Stephen King. He hates every movie adaptation of his stuff unless he's had his direct involvement in it.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair,
He hates The Shining.
to be fair, the one that he did make, Maximum Overdrive, was a coked up awesome mess.
yeah, that was so bad. It was awesome.
Yeah, and I never knew this because like The Shining is a great movie, and it turns out that Stephen King and a lot of Stephen King fans absolutely hate the movie because of how different it is, and it's like they don't accept the fact that it's like, well, it's an adaptation that is made for a different kind of audience.
Yeah. And it's like, I can understand that, because it's like, there are times where it's like, there seems to be adaptations that don't get the point of the original, but there is times where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of critical acceptance and praise of it, so it's gotta be doing something, right?
Yeah.
One More Man is possibly the one Stephen King novel that's like so devoid of the original plot.
Yeah.
I think, what was it? What was it? I think it's like called The Fog or The Mist or something.
Yeah, actually,
I-
yeah, that
Oh yeah, well, the one Stephen King joint?
Huh?
The Mist
Yeah.
or something, where it's like, there's monsters that start emerging from the fog while people are trying to stay
Survive.
indoors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I remember that one specifically because I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if... I can't remember if it was a case of it was a movie that... I don't think he was involved with it, but I think it's one of the few movies he actually respected that was done without him, simply because they managed to make the ending better than he wrote it.
Back with Battle Royale, also, if you want to go further back, there is the most dangerous game, that short story.
Well, I mean, and even elements of that whole deaf game stuff goes back to even though it's a slightly different format, Death Race.
Yeah, exactly. The whole deadly competition thing. That is a genre that
Yeah.
it just keeps going. And honestly, it's one of my favorite genres. I don't know. I think I like it because of the combination of you get to see some cool sets and gimmicks, like how they turn what seems to be an innocuous game into something so deadly. And of course, how do the characters react to these situations? That's always fun. It's like watching in a zombie movie. You don't watch zombies, you watch That's a big stormy.
Yes.
Make a
it
wish.
is. Was your wish for death?
No.
As a matter of fact, it was.
Oh, well, I could get you help with that. I know a number to a hotline.
Suicide is never the answer.
God. Again, I've seen it before, but I still love that frickin' the guys playing frickin' Rainbow Six Siege and just like, he was like, hey, if I need you guys there for me, and they're like, oh, I want to be the guy, I want to be at your funeral knowing that I could have helped.
That's like Jesus, man! It's big fire!
Yeah.
Like, that crosses the line twice.
That's one of you things where you do hope, wow, those guys must be super fucking comfortable with each other that they would just fucking say shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they were Australian with how harsh they were to each other.
Giant grass lizard versus giant water star.
I like it. Yeah, I am glad that the whole death game genre is becoming more and more popular, though. I also sort of say it's probably due to a lot of help with YouTube channels that are like how to survive these horror movies, and the more popular people are talking about death games and stuff.
Yeah. I'm still surprised that Nintendo hasn't actually, or I should say Game Freak, hasn't tried to do like a Pokemon Battle Royale, because it would surprisingly work really well.
Try and capture, you're in an area, you try to catch a team of Pokemon within a set amount of time, and then you go into like a tournament.
That could be one way, yeah, where it's like, okay, it's like, since you aren't trying to kill each other, it's like, it's kind of first to get, you know, you might see, let's say there might be a rare spawn, like, it's like, oh yes, there is now a Garchomp on the field, so then you have a bunch of people, you know, trying to rush it, trying to see who can capture it first, while also
getting held items.
yeah.
I remember it was back when Warcraft 3, when their online scene was, like their custom game scene was pretty big. They had a Pokemon thing like that.
Okay, here's how I would also have it. Like, okay, the whole open world, like, big arena thing. You have the ability to fight each other, but you only get 3 turns to a battle. And if no winner is gone, you know, you're sort of booted out, but your Pokemon's health and AP effectiveness hasn't changed. You get like a few seconds to get away from each other.
No, don't know why there'd be a limit on battle length, but yeah.
No, it's like to keep things speedy and allow for change of team or whatever.
At the same time, that would then kind of be a bias towards speedier, high attack Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's also a good point.
That might be something where variety of rules would help.
Yeah. Because yeah, that is the one biggest issue that I want them to address with future generation, is how centralizing speed is.
Yeah.
It's like, there's almost no point really to have like tanky Pokemon, because it's like a tanky Pokemon is always going to go last in the round, so they've already at a disadvantage where it's just like, okay, if you got a tanky Pokemon, it's just my role to try and do enough damage to you before you can actually do anything, which you can't do anything because you put all your focus in defense, which is why I like doubles.
Unless you're playing with like a gimmick thing, like the sturdy level 1 knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being slower than your opponent isn't gonna help.
Yeah, it's the reason why the official format in Pokemon Championship is doubles, because that opens up so much more for variety, except for some reason they allow legendaries, so every step forward they take 2 steps back.
Yeah, I agree. I don't mind some legendaries, but there has to be like a limit. Like,
You get to bring one. One!
You dudes don't want to like face off against a team that consists entirely of freaking legendary doggos or whatever. or deer of some kind.
It's
Video
always
of that guy with spamming the legendaries getting his ass beaten horribly. So satisfying.
Oh shit.
yeah. That's because
Wait,
Ooh.
that has like the same energy. Holy shit, it's a Lugia. The song has awakened me.
Also,
It's the Doom theme.
I'm guessing by this point I've just missed out on the Ultra Beast until it randomly comes up again. Oh well.
yeah. You actually, there should be someone that you can talk to that would be like, oh, since you've encountered this before but didn't capture it, he can link you up to this Pokemon again.
I think I declined the thing for that because I wanted to try for another Ultra Beast, but yeah. Wow. Oh, hopefully I can catch this Lugia and that'll be cool, and then maybe we can do the fight.
But,
Yeah.
that whole
Lugia is awesome.
taking down that spammer had the same energy as like a shooter, an FPS game video where a guy who's really good is taking down a hacker. That sort of energy, you know?
Yeah, a lot of the times when hackers in FPSs tend to just have straight up, buddy aim bots, so
No, but I mean, it's satisfying to take out somebody who's using cheap tactics with actual
yeah.
tactics.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the level 1 nose pass could probably easily be defeated with poison or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like double kick or something.
Yeah, anything that does 2 hits or because it's just immune to single hits,
Yeah.
KOs. Yeah.
The problem is that if the guy is legendary spamming, how often are they gonna pull that out?
Touche.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like you can tell, like you still have those players that are legendary spammers, but they also are competitive, so they know how to build, and therefore it's just like, yeah, that you. There's no challenging you unless I bring a full legendary team, and
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I was questioning why my PP was going down so fast, but yeah, Lugia has pressure, doesn't he?
Yes.
you believe so.
Pressure is a common ability. on
Legend,
Legend,
yeah.
which does make sense.
Because yeah, it's like they just got that oppressive presence.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm the freaking god of the sea, you little shit.
No, you're not.
you-
That's
you're a-
Kyogre.
Yeah, Coyote's just like right by I took that personally.
Yeah.
Another reminder that Lugia is not in fact a water type.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have made so much sense? You got Ho-Oh of fire and flying, and then Lugia flying
Yeah.
water.
Like, when you
Yeah. think
think about it, it makes sense in the thought that, like, in so far the idea of, he's the one who brings balance to the bird trio, and Psychic is kind of a cosmic power. You can see it as, oh yeah, he kind of brings balance from on high to these birds.
You know, now
Yeah.
that I'm thinking of him at a bar with Rayquaza, who's just like, rough time with the kids? Yeah. You too? Yep.
Grateful little bastards.
Yeah.
So help me, if you kids make one more noise, I'm gonna bitch slap all of you.
Hmm. Yeah. One thing that's interesting about Lugia, it's like when you think of bird and you think of bird feet, you think of their hard, bony, clawy feet. But then you look at Lugia's and I'm like, Lugia looks like Lugia would have toe beans and soft feet like a cat.
Lugia has flippers.
Which kind of makes sense for the time that he spends underwater, that he would be adapted
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Oh god, though, now I'm just thinking... You see this grand majestic creature soar down from the sky, getting close, and he holds out one of his grand majestic wings. Pull my finger.
He's gonna shovel Crocs. Does it look like he could be wearing shoes? Actually, Lugia appeals. Argyle commissioned that.
But no, again, it just looks like Lugia would have toe beans.
It really does.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking, Lugia, what are those? Yeesh, Lugia's a tanky boy.
I mean, he is a legend.
And it's also just one of the bullshit mechanics when it comes to the Dynamax raids, where it's like, they'll do this aura burst thing where that will completely remove any stat buffs, and yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And they constantly get a shield.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they do want to make sure you are not.
But yeah, you can't really buff, and they're just constantly getting, like, I get it. You don't want someone to one shot, but when you have this situation where you're getting random Pokemon that aren't completely competitively designed, you're not going to be one shotting.
Yeah.
Well, time to get this team properly sorted and ready.
So, I guess I'll also prep my team. I'll take you on after Argyle if you want.
Soften the blow.
Yeah, or whatever, I don't care.
I'm gonna feel so bad.
Yeah. You're gonna have to beat up yourself, Argyle. Though, knowing you, you probably beat yourself every night. Hey-oh!
That's a masturbation joke.
Indeed.
To quote McBain, that's the joke.
Yes.
How do you sleep at night? On a pile of money surrounded by beautiful women.
Yeesh, just asking.
What was that from again?
That was like from the crossover episode with the critic. And yes, that actually was a crossover episode. I
Yeah.
honestly didn't know about that until years later. Because Jay Sherman was so well integrated into the universe. It didn't feel like a crossover.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it also didn't, because apart from just taking the critic and bringing him to The Simpsons, they didn't really do much else with him, with that setting.
I mean, the art style is also helps. Because it's like one of the weirdest crossovers I've seen is Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents.
Ugh.
And
3D Timmy cannot hurt you. 3D Timmy.
yeah,
is
yeah, exactly.
3D
Live
Timmy.
action Timmy cannot hurt you. Live action
that
Timmy
was a
cannot hurt
thing.
you.
2D Jimmy did look pretty good. 3D Timmy. Oh god, that just. Ugh. Also, one of the dirtier jokes is when Timmy brainwashes Jimmy's mom into thinking she's Mighty Mom. And it's like, come, we must cleanse everything. Ooh, is it Tuesday already?
But you know, the biggest disappointment about that era of cartoons is that there was never a crossover between Jimmy Neutron and Dexter's Lab.
Oh god, that would have been a crazy thing. Though, did you know that there was actually a Cartoon Network commercial on Nickelodeon? Like,
Huh.
it literally had like Ed and Eddie sneaking onto the network with Double D even going, "We're not even supposed to be here," and then go check out Cartoon Network.
That was a weird time when like competitors would like actually full up name each other in their commercials or not like again we get the classic Sega does what Nintendo don't or Nintendo doesn't.
Yeah. And that, yeah, succeed. Or, well, fail.
Yeah, and of course the Crash Bandicoot, a guy in a Crash Bandicoot costume just freaking bloody
Talking smack to Nintendo.
yeah. I didn't care much for Crash Bandicoot, but that was still a fun.
I remember there was like a magazine ad for Ty the Tasmanian Devil where they had like Spyro and Sonic in body cast, what implying that Ty was the one who beat him up and put him in there. It was a different era. You were allowed to lay shade.
Alright, I set the link code as 28822882.
Yep.
I mean, hey, remember the Segata Sanshiro commercials? Segata was defeated by Nintendo, who sent a missile into Sega HQ. And Segata sacrificed himself to save it.
Okay, I might have got that wrong.
Alright,
Segata Sanshiro,
it's
Segata-
28822882.
Okay, yeah, I did get that wrong.
Okay.
Cause I just kept on going as okay.
Let the battle begin.
Yes.
Oh
And
god,
what did
people
you?
just coming out of existence.
I put down single battle, but if you want to do double battle, that would be cool too.
I mean that's what I prefer, but I mean again that puts you even more at a disadvantage.
I'm gonna lose no matter what, dude.
Yeah, true.
If only we could do a double battle where it's me and Andrew versus you. But
Man, that would be interesting, where it's basically a 6 vs 12.
Okay, put in the same thing as before.
Yeah.
And you know, I gotta say, as fascinating as some of the multiplayer elements is to this, of like how you could see other players and stuff, I'm kind of glad I decided to just do single player through most of this, because it is kind of distracting to suddenly see these other duders wandering into my
Yeah.
adventure, basically.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
Because it's especially the way they do it. It doesn't feel natural like it does in like an MMO.
Yeah.
Because it's like what I believe they do is it's kind of more like a ghost sort of system where it's like they take the data from other players and then upload that, so that way they kind of have these weird, like again, like they appear out of nowhere and they just kind of look off.
Yeah. An opposing trainer has been found! Floof versus Floof!
Floof on floof violence.
The most adorable.
Now is Gravity Falls with the baby fight.
It makes me think about how it's like, whenever the Super Bowl, there's always the accompanying puppy bowl, where they just unleash some puppies into like a small scale football stadium.
I need to look that up now.
I forget how much that's a thing, but I just remember that being a thing.
That I can work with.
Do you want to do it where we only have 4 Pokemon, or do you want it 6?
6.
Okay, yeah. We'll just go normal rules then.
I want to pretend I have a chance. Okay.
I'm just saying this out loud, but I'm assuming that Argyle is not watching the stream while doing this.
Nope.
Hey, I just got the reverse harem lizard. Neat.
Yeah, brought in the waifu squad.
Yeah.
And then there's Lidoon, who's just like, I'm just here to pick up shit.
Interesting
Okay,
music for this.
And the other guy, Ariana, with rest in fish face.
I forgot fishnets was an option for this. Of course they're shiny!
Once I found out I could get a shiny bloody Pharomosa, I'm like, I've got to.
I mean, not gonna lie, it is pretty badass looking. That is actually a really good shiny. And I could dig the white albino lizard, especially since you named it Lulu.
Yeah.
That is actually a very good reference. I appreciate that. You were referencing her, right?
Yes. Yes.
Just making sure.
Oh, and you named the bug Lucamine. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, if Denki gets a freaking sex maniac lizard attached to him, I don't know how he'd react to that, because would it be fear? Horniness? Both? Yeah, probably both. That is a predator. Very terrifying predator.
Hello!
Do you want to be friends? They didn't want to be friends.
This is not going to end.
Friends! Dang it. Yeah.
Rar.
Yes. That would have turned out much better with the original thing in front of me, but okay. Oh yeah, he did a critical hit.
I thought. Oh, it's a bug fairy, not a flying
Yeah.
bug. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that confused me for a moment. Don't put me in, boss. Don't put me in.
Come on, you're all trained up and sexy now. You can handle it.
No, because that's a damn fairy. Do you know what that thing is gonna do to me? Do you know what it's gonna do to Squash? Point at it. That is the face of a demon, and it just flies there with a smile.
I am covered in goo.
Like, seriously, it is hilarious that a cute fairy can be the nightmare of dragon and fighting Pokemon.
Shiny.
Yeah, I mean, good old,
Yes!
buddy,
I got a kill!
Be gone! Be gone!
Congratulations! You managed to bitch slap a fairy out of the air.
Yeah, the good thing about Goodra is how tanky Goodra is.
Yeah. There is more than just slime in there, isn't there?
Or it is the slime that just makes him so tanky.
Yeah.
They gotta be filled with something.
Cheer. Okay, I gotta ask, Gargle. What's with the Linoon?
You'll see.
The obvious odd one out scares me.
He's gonna, like, I don't know, fucking no judgment or something for some bullshit reason.
Exactly. There is something going on with that Linoon.
Let's see if this timing works out right.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah.
To quote C-3PO, we're doomed.
Right. Yes, of course you would do the smart thing. You son of a bitch.
Oh. 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 Oh no.
What the hell is
Bimbo,
simple?
Aria. Bimbo God of War.
She's gone into bimbo mode.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was like, what is your plan? It's like, oh, fuck.
So what exactly does simple do?
Doubles the stat boosts from, well, buffs.
And given one of the best buffs she can have is Calm Mind, yeah. You ever play
Bimbo, no,
Generation
activated.
1? You ever play with Amnesia? Yeah. We basically have a Gen 1 Amnesia user. Which will buff both special attack and defense. Because remember, in Gen 1 special was just one stat. And Amnesia giving a double boost to it. Yeah. There's a reason why Psychic reigns supreme in Gen 1.
I have to kill it.
I thought part of why Psychic ran Supreme in Gen 1 was because they didn't really have the one supposed counter it was meant to have in Ghosts were literally Ghost Poison.
Yeah.
What? Okay,
Aerial Ace.
What ability? Yeah, what ability does Aerial Ace like? Aerial Ace still
It-
doesn't bypass Protect.
I think it hits without fail. Let me double check that. Aerial Ace. The user confounds the target with speed and slashes. This attack never misses.
Right, but that's Protect. That never misses. Protect is still a hit. It just doesn't deal damage. That's
I mean,
Hold on.
maybe frickin' Ren has a cool thing, but yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. Don't worry. You keep on playing. Alright, I'm a single strike and Unseen Kiss lets a Pokemon deal damage when they attack with contact, even if the target is connected.
Ah.
Fair enough.
So in other words, it's hitting your touch AC.
yeah.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant.
And all I want to do is look up the skirt of a giant woman.
Oh damn, that rocky helmet.
Mhm.
Squash has taken you down with me.
I like to imagine he ran right into it and he gave her a big hug and as they fell, and they both got knocked out because of that. Unfortunately,
Bren just gets very nuked.
yeah, that was the equivalent of a fucking nuke.
I'm. Okay, yeah, I didn't put my heaviest, like, I kind of put my squishiest team up, but
Honestly,
I'm actually surprised you
took out
Yeah,
one Pokemon.
you've taken out
I-
all in one.
Yeah, I've taken out like 3 in total, actually, which is
Yeah.
honestly more than I was expecting.
Yeah, the problem is that he's got his sweet
Yeah,
bowl lined up.
yeah, my win condition has already been met.
Yeah. Still, it is actually a really cool build.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
Time to go out in a blaze of glory. Oh, crap!
Yeah.
The battlefield got weird.
Is this the part where the guard of
This is what happens when we enter Argol/Ariana's magical realm.
Yeah. Everyone's in heels all of a sudden.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, actually, it's no surprise that Conrad actually has more stats than I expect, but he's been reviewed from the start, so he probably has like full, some decent EV.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, you have a pretty good team, Andrew.
That's
Yeah.
very nice of you to say.
You have good Pokemon, and also favorites. Some people just try to build a properly competitive team, others want to play with their favorites. You got a decent mix of both.
I mean, I'll say What had me worried was I was actually kind of expecting you to gang up on Arya as soon as I put simple on her.
Yeah, kind of wound up just.
Panic.
I don't have tactics. I'll be honest with you. Just
I
Yeah.
just love the fact that you knew what was coming in the panic.
Yeah.
yeah. So do you want to do a single battle, Bren, or a double?
First, I'm gonna need to get my 3DS, or my Switch on.
Holy shit! The legendary 3DS version of Sword and Shield. It's even more unstable than Sun and Moon.
It runs at a whole 5 FPS.
Alright, give me...
Alright. Well, I probably need to get to log off.
Yeah.
I wish you luck in your future endeavors.
Alright. Good night, day, dude.
Day.
Yeah. Good day.
Good day.
afternoon.
Whatever you
Indeed.
want. Yeah, doubles or single, I'm fine.
Alright, well, I did you in
So-
singles last time. Might as well continue the trying to double.
Doubles.
Double.
Yes.
I like you
So
doubles.
I am actually going to do something, right, with Pearl, which is the one I'm probably going to get, since that was the first one I got anyway, when it comes to Gen 4. I'm going to probably go through it the same idea, where I'm gonna, instead of transferring Pokemon through home, I'm gonna actually, do it the classic way. I'm gonna do the, catch, you know, not Nuzlocke, but at least keep the first Pokemon I catch as my available one.
I'm probably
Sweet.
gonna
Not
go
gonna-
semi, no
Yeah.
slot for regular, no, like semi.
But yeah, I'm not gonna EV train, and then we can have another battle again where we're more on even terms.
Yeah,
Yay.
we'll see who's got a pretty good team setup.
It's Argle. The answer is Argle.
Yeah, I mean, even without EV training, I'm still gonna be building a competitive move set.
Exactly. Although, the difference is that I might have a chance to beat you in that case, because... Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, so, you said it's a double battle, right?
Yep, and the code is again 28822882.
Hold on.
Yeah. So, when we were doing that, were you hearing the music you chose or the music I chose?
I did random.
Ah, okay. Because, yeah, I figured as much because I was playing Battle Tower music, which
2, 8,
it's a great
8,
song.
2, 2, 8, 8, 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I just do that, hit double battle, search for my trainer. And I think...
No thinking!
There is no thinking in this dojo.
It says that it's searching, but I don't know.
Yeah, it'll
if
take a
I-
while.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll be a moment.
Larry Bundy YouTube. I wonder if that's Larry Bundy Jr. Probably coincidence. I don't think he plays Pokemon.
I mean, there are people that, you know, this may come as a surprise to you, but there are people on the internet that lie about who they are.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Quote, the quote Buster, why would somebody just go on the internet just to lie?
It's kind of taken
I
a
don't know
while.
if I did this right.
So like,
have
alright. Like, you're connected to the internet, right?
Yes.
Okay, you went to Link Battle.
Yeah.
You entered in 28822882.
Let me try this again. Let's try. So, 2, 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Repeating. Okay, I have that. So then I hit double battle.
Yes.
Yep.
Insert. Got it. Maybe it's because we're not in the same area, or...
Nah, that's.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, now it works.
You might not have fully committed.
I don't know what happened, but whatever. I don't really care if it sets the rules, so... I do like the gym leader battle theme, though. Definitely a favorite of mine. So let's see if my team is somewhat viable.
I mean, you did a pretty good job with me last time, so...
Well, I'd like to see what Oracle's thoughts are. I like to think that I might have learned a few things. It's gonna take more than that to take him down. Okay, that might.
Michael!
However, you probably should take down Mimi first. Because those spikes are gonna cost you.
Probably.
Send in your spike spinner. No wait, you don't have one of them. No one ever has a spinner.
I do not think things through.
No one ever has a spinner because it's, even though entry hazards are a pain, there's only like 2 viable spinners. Because like when you use rapid spin, it'll actually clear up hazards. I think the only 2 viable ones are Hitmontop barely, and I can't remember what the other one was.
Still tossing us around, huh?
Now you'll get caught.
Mm-hmm. And let me guess, you have buddy blanking on the name, the poison attack that does extra damage against poisoned.
Oh, Venoshock.
Yeah, Venoshock. And is it also a merciless
I'm not sure.
Toxapex? Because merciless, or I believe merciless, either increases the crit chant.
Dodge that again. That was that bright powder.
Yeah.
Right. When you put a
Yep.
poison Pokemon out.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, ain't that a pain in the ass?
Yes.
Alright. Oh. Dynamax. Already.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! That was a little too close to something.
Ooh.
Oh,
Almost
I know.
gotcha.
Craw!
Bird is the word.
Yes, it is.
Why Chrome?
I'm guessing
supposed to
Fire
be
Emblem?
Chrome?
I'm a little suicidal. Well, maybe I knew he'd be able to tank it.
But no, like what the name Chrome?
Oh. Well, that's just because I named him after Fire Emblem character because...
Okay, yeah. Fair enough, yeah. I forget that you've at least played that one.
Yeah.
Actually, you've played all the 3D ones, haven't you? Except for yeah, you didn't play the one with Corrin.
Yeah, I didn't play that one. Nor have I played the one with Ice.
Yeah.
And of course, I've never played the original. Or,
Yeah.
That's because, yeah, I never came to us. Kind of a shame, too. Listen, I'm gonna have to take this a little seriously.
Striker. Oh yeah, right. You have stealth Dargon.
Yeah.
So, which of these two are going to get...
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I just saw this thing about a kid who almost lost a lot of the covering of his tongue because he ate a warhead, which is a sour candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have those.
Yeah, yeah.
Big in the 90s.
Yeah, apparently they have pH levels similar to hydrochloric acid.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah!
And they gave him to us? What?
I have to look that up to see if that is an exaggeration or...
Because, what?
That seems like that can't be real.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me, but... lives up to its name. Striking down enemies from afar. Honestly, though, I did get a little scared. It brought me down to my last, well, 2.5, because literally my bunny is 1 and 2.
Well, here goes.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, that pretty much seals it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dynamax at just the right time, because if I did not have that, I'd have gone the other way.
So yeah, technically, it is one of those things where hydrochloric acid can range from a pH of 1 to 3, and Warhead's candy has a pH of 3. So it's like, yes, they're in the same category, but of course that's
It doesn't look that good on. It's like saying, oh, pineapple has lectin bacteria, when really, yes, technically, but it's not on the level of, oh god, take away and everything.
yeah, and it's more like, okay, yes, even though it's like hydrochloric acid has a more pronounced effect, whereas like with the warheads, it's like, okay, yeah, it lasts a couple seconds. It doesn't.
But too many.
Yeah. It can, if you have too many in too short a time, it can actually cause flesh erosion.
Like, damn. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty badass candy.
Yeah. And apparently there's a candy, it's called Toxic Waste, and it has a pH of 1, which is
What?
extremely
Concerning.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand a candy may be willing to total, but that's going a little too far.
Yeah, it was banned in Washington apparently.
Well, that was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, will this be the last stream for Pokemon, or?
Well, for this game in particular, yeah, I'm figuring so. Like,
Honestly, when it comes to this game, I think it's a keeper.
yeah. I'm glad I ultimately bought it, because, like, even though there are some things that it would have been nice if they fixed up some, all around, this game was worth the purchase.
Yeah. I think it's the charm. It definitely has some pretty hilarious writing, good charm, and
I mean,
it's pretty good.
it was worth it alone for Peony.
Yes.
That, as the last DLC for this, it went out awesomely.
Now let's just wait and see what they've learned from this when it comes to Legends Arceus.
Yeah,
Yeah, hopefully it'll be good.
but next time, or at least eventually, we'll be streaming Diamond and Pearl, or Pearl. Which one are you gonna get?
Honestly, I'm thinking I might go for Diamond.
I'm gonna be going for Diamond too. So
I'm gonna be the one in the opposite club again. Oh well.
well, it's better than if all of us had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been frustrating.
And so yeah, that's the 19th is when that's coming out, as I recall. So got a couple more
Actually, what?
nights before that happens. So might go ahead and do that idea of playing Mario Kart with you for the next one, Brian. Maybe
Ooh.
even
Sounds
Argyle,
like
if you've
Yeah.
did you get the expansion, Argyle?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well,
Mario
cool.
Kart.
Yeah, just thought it's multiplayer and it's a
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
so.
the N64, Mario Kart 64.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah.
Actually, I don't think he can join us because it's two. You can only link up with with one other person on those.
No, you can do multiplayer, like more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I suppose with the GP you can only do 2. I mean, all the
And
same, we'd
yeah,
welcome
like-
your presence.
Yeah. Actually, I've been meaning to pick up bloody Mario Party, but yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have that, but if you have it and you play with him, I'm still gonna watch.
Yeah. And yeah, I was just looking at version exclusives for Synods. See if they do keep the exclusives between, then I mean there's nothing really. Okay. Diamond gets the Aaron line, which is cool.
I do like the Aeron.
But Pearl gets the round boy line.
Wait, who's the round boy?
Spiel.
Feel?
No! Argyle,
Here
you must
comes-
breed me one. We, in fact, actually, no. You must breed both of us one. Because we must all bask in the glory of Round Boy.
Huh, and I'm also surprised that Pearl also gets Salamence, whereas Diamond does not get an exclusive dragon.
The fuck?
Yeah. I mean, it gets Tyranitar, which does kind of stand up there with Salamence as a powerhouse. So.
Legendary, and I think
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. But it's not dragon cool.
But yeah, again, they might change exclusives in this.
Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say it's time to relax, chill. I'm gonna go continue exploring the wasteland and ruining Raider.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
And
because it's funny.
could do my last save for a while, and
I think I'll get the BFG. What playthrough would that would Doom guy fall under? He's like a Brother of Steel kind of guy.
yeah. In the meantime, gonna say goodbye, and I look forward to the adventures in Sinnoh.
Indeed.
Good night, people.
Night.
Bye.